Training Thursday. Stomps.
I don't get to hear it in my headphones anymore than
on
on
Training
Skype.
Thursday. Hi everyone and welcome. It's Training Thursday and I'm Jordan Bateman, Vice President Communications for the Independent Contractors and Businesses Association. We've got to get a shorter name, the mighty ICBA.
We're just ICBA.
As always by
Carrie Vital, Project Coordinator for the
Vital by name, Vital by nature, Deb's bouncing baby girl, you know it all. And those long-term viewers of Training Thursday will know that Carrie and I are a bit of true crime aficionados.
Yes, I was like, where are we going with this?
We love a good podcast. We love a good true crime show.
Yep.
And in true crime, really the key thing is, reasonable suspicion.
That's true.
Like, can you prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt? And I can't help but think of that when I read the course we're talking about, the title of it today, an October 1st course coming up, the HR series, Reasonable Suspicion.
It's true.
What do you need to know?
Good job with that one at the end there. So it's going to provide supervisors who are in a safety-sensitive environment making objective decisions about reasonable suspicion drug and alcohol testing. So what is reasonable suspicion testing, drug use statistics, employer and employees' obligations under the policy and the law, the 5 steps to testing, signs and symptoms, and how to document. And also some potential consequences for positive tests, and look at some suggestions for updating your company policies.
Yeah, this is of course very important. The legalization of marijuana has obviously created some things. It's a safety issue.
It really is.
Primarily, like you've got to make sure that everyone has all their faculties about them when they're on site working, because it's not just their life that depends on it, but it's the person next to them as well.
No, exactly.
So it's not a comfortable thing. I know bosses don't want to talk about it. It's easy to try to ignore it, but ignoring problems never makes it better. So
that's true. October
October the 1st, HR series, Reasonable Suspicion. What do you need to know, of course, is Pam Bragg, who is our county management, who does a lot of this work for us. It's fantastic. This HR series also ties in with our HR toolkit.
It does indeed, which was heavily influenced by Pam.
Yes.
So we do love that.
30 or plus templates of HR policies, everything from, hey, drug and alcohol policies that you can use to work out reasonable suspicion, to offer letters, to termination letters, to discipline, and to happier things that happen in HR as well. Not everything that happens in HR is bad. So that's free to all members, by the way. This course, though, discount for members, 11 to 1 on October 1st, and then it leads into another one.
It does. So the following week is the next installment in our HR series on Thursday, October the 7th, and it is managing leaves, absences, and accommodations. Something that a lot of people have been thinking about. No, not quite.
Oh.
I could go on a vacation.
Maybe I should take this course.
That'd be nice. You'd know what it was. Something that a lot of people are more thinking about now, especially, is a lot of people returning to the office. So accommodations, absences, etc., is a big deal. Here in Canada, we have a lot of access to a wide array of legislated leaves, and you have to understand how to manage the requirements of each type, ensure compliance, update your policies and procedures, and ensure privacy and confidentiality at the same time. So pretty important. This one is a little bit longer. It's 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. just because it does have a bit more to go over. So it's going to talk about like the various leaves and absences, sick time requirements in Canada, the duty to accommodate process, what is undue hardship, very big deal, how to develop and implement best practices and policies consistent with human rights legislations, and a whole bunch more, including documentation, information from employees, what you're allowed to ask, what you're not allowed to ask, etc.
Well, that is definitely helpful. Very helpful. And some of these things are, maybe you hire someone who comes in with an injury or a disability. Sometimes it's something that's happened. One of the things she talks about is how to work with a laborer maybe who's got a fractured wrist or something.
Exactly.
And you want them to work, and how, what can you expect, and how do you accommodate that? So this is not the kind of stuff that 20 years ago got talked about much in construction.
Definitely not.
Construction's come a long way. We've evolved very much as an industry. That's why we have the HR toolkit. That's why we have the HR series. Look, in a competition for talent, which is absolutely happening in construction, we can tell you crazy stories of people getting poached from other various companies and big raises and go stop by the lot and pick up a new truck on the company and all that stuff. By the way, if anyone wants to buy me a new truck, that would be great. Anyways, you have to be on top of everything HR-wise, and you have to be finding ways to open your culture up to these kind of new ideas and new ways to
Exactly.
do it. So that is Thursday, October 7th, 3 hours, 11 to 2.
Yep.
And again by Pam, who is fantastic.
It's very, very true.
I'm a big Pamela Bragg fan.
We all are. The trading
No,
department
just me.
especially.
Just me.
Fine, whatever. We found her first. I like to point that out.
Just me. I think she's the best.
Anyway.
All right. All of those at icba.ca/courses, or, like the kids say, smash the button below.
Oh, God.
Check the link below for the courses to go directly there. And if you're watching this after the fact, after the courses have already happened, we do offer all these courses multiple times regularly. So
Yep.
icba.ca/courses. Take a look. You could probably find it again coming up soon.
Exactly. We are doing our scheduling for 2022 already, which
Oh
is
my
a terrifying proposition. But we do have courses scheduled for January, February, and we might have some in March already. But yeah, so we will definitely be doing these courses again in another cycle early in 2022. And I can say that because it is almost October.
Yeah, exactly. September's more than halfway done.
I know. I can't even deal with this right
I'm
now.
not sure what happened. By the way, we've had a lot of 4-day weeks in a row, like some time off and whatnot.
Yep.
This is a 5-day week, and man,
Is it killing you?
I'm exhausted. I don't know what to do. So is there an
Not till
accommodation for
Thanksgiving.
that, Pam,
No.
is what I need to know? No,
not.
apparently not. Well, that's great. That's just great. How's everything else going?
Everything's good. We're very busy in
Ticking
training,
along.
as always.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ticking along.
That's
A couple weeks ago, the latest Industry Training Authority numbers came out. ICBA,
That's very true.
still numero uno,
Yep.
the single largest sponsor of trades apprentices in the province of British Columbia.
We are indeed.
I believe we have around 1,400-ish, depending
Yep.
on
We're
the.
getting to about that.
And
size, yeah.
guess who here manages pretty much all 1,400 of them?
Yeah. It's a full-time job.
Yeah.
As long as I'm also doing training as well too. But we're also in the numbers, I believe, we're the second highest of female apprentices and second highest of Indigenous apprentices. So we're really proud of our numbers right now.
Yeah, and guess what? We're coming for number one in those
It's true,
categories
we
too.
are.
We're coming fast. And just to put into context, we're not number one by like 3 or 4 apprentices.
Oh,
no, we're doubling number 2.
Yeah,
So
it's quite a bit higher. So we're very proud of our program.
I was going to say, eat that, other guys. No, just kidding. Many of our companies, and that's just the ones that ICBA sponsors.
Yeah.
Open Shop sponsors about 80%, 85% of apprentices across the province. Friends of ours like Lower Mainland Steel, and
Yep.
they have their own
They have a whole
programs.
bunch. Yeah,
and-
Pitt
and
Meadows
they are
Plumbing
also-
does a lot.
They're also
It's
high
nice,
up in
so.
the rankings, and so to them we tip our hats as well.
It's true.
Big
You are
yes.
part of us.
Yes, but if you are a construction company and you want to add some apprentices or a apprentice, and you're like, it'd be great, but I don't want to do the paperwork. That is what we exist for. Apprenticeship at icba.ca.
That's the one.
Yep. And Carrie will get you all set up.
I
And
will indeed.
we will take care of the boring paperwork. You take care of actually training these wonderful people, and let's build construction together.
Very good.
Look at us.
I know. Look at us. We're very positive.
It's not like
on a Thursday
I know, it's a
morning.
sunny day.
I know. It's
You know,
cold. but
I have to
it's
go
great.
downtown for dinner, and I'm like,
fun.
well, maybe I'll go down a little early. It's like, how many
That's
more
good.
of these sunny days are we going to get that I can walk around? And,
No more. Our events coordinator told me this morning that it's supposed to start raining tomorrow.
well, she's just a Debbie Downer.
I
isn't she?
know. I was like, oh, it's so
Thanks for
pretty
nothing,
outside.
Jasmine.
Exactly.
Thanks for nothing. All right. That's it from us. Have a great week, and we will see you all next Thursday.
We will.